Good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the Taj 777 presents World Super T10 Cricket League match number 12, match between Blazing Bears, sponsored by D247, against Solid Sharks, sponsored by Cricada Trust of India. Match number 12. Let's see how the condition of the pitch is with Jimmy Kamane.
Welcome everyone here. A very hot afternoon here. We have the game coming up. Taj 777 presents World Super T10 Cricket League powered by Gulf Ticket. This match number 12, where we have Blazing Bears, who are sponsored by D247, versus Solid Sharks, who are sponsored by Cricada Trust of India. It's time to check on the pitch, and we have, as we said, like, this is a very hot afternoon. This is the second game of the day. We don't expect much of the changes. You look at some cracks on this side, but I'd like us to concentrate on the middle of this pitch. This is where most of the guys are concentrating on. You hit this area, the balls will do something. One will rise, one will keep low. So if I'm going to have bowlers, they're going to try and aim at the stumps, ball stump to stump, and there'll be a lot that will come up to it. If we come up to the batsmen need to try and play as straight as possible. If I'm going to win the toss here, I'm going to put the guys into bat and have a target on the board. And we won't take long before we get to the toss.
Yeah, as we've heard it, that was Jimmy Kamane looking at the condition of the pitch. And we'll take you now for the toss between Blazing Bears and Solid Sharks.
It's toss time here. Taj 77 presents World Super T10 Cricket League powered by Gulf Ticket match number 12. We have Blazing Bears, who are sponsored by D247, versus Solid Sharks, who are sponsored by Cricada Trust of India. With me here are the two captains from the Sharks, Masharia, who is on the home team, and from the Blazing Path, who will be the away team. To toss the coin, going to have the home team. Masharia? Heads is a call. Heads it is. Path, you have won the toss. What will you do?
We're going to bat first.
Any reason, or just watching the previous game?
No, I think yesterday when we batted first, we were pretty good. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
So you're looking at going on with the momentum of yesterday's win.
Exactly. Yeah.
All the very best and enjoy the game. Masharia, having lost a toss, what could have you done?
I could have bowled first. Because we have some strong bowlers, and we are going to restrict them, the score to below that can chase.
So at the same time, that means like it's as if you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, go well, and all the very best for today's game. There we go, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Where Blazing Bears have won the toss, and they have elected to bat first.
Blazing Bears winning the toss there and electing to bat. Jimmy, what do you expect? You are down there, the toss. Maybe just take us through what the two captains had to say as we look at the teams on the screen.
We got Path Patel, who's the captain there, batted very well yesterday. Alvin Ash, Kana Kabarik, and Mwangi Moses Mutesia. Experience of Nema Odhiambo, Richard Onyango, Safraz Banveria, Stephen. As we go to the Solid Sharks, Masharia, the captain, very impressive yesterday, Alex, Anthony Bryan, James Putatila, James Gidua, John Joram, Ryan, Stephen Dedan, the big man, and Yusuf Kamala. Yes, down there with the toss, if you're looking at the both teams here, they look very balanced. They're the teams that have been playing very well yesterday. The Blazing Bears won easily. They looked very balanced. And again today, when it comes to the toss, both the captains got what they wanted. So it wasn't much, no complication there. But it's all going to depend on how well their batsmen apply themselves on this wicket. We have seen it. There is a bit of uneven bounce as we see the two umpires walking in, Joseph Somba and Charles Girish Kariuki mwenyewe. Yes. So far, we look on that pitch, quality of both teams, I would say like 70 to 80 runs around there. It'd be a very good score. But also anything around 65 will be par.
And our third umpire is Nicholas Otieno. Our TV umpire is Dennis Sangara. The two teams coming together just for some spiritual guidance, spiritual help. The other one came later.
The two batsmen out there. Stephen Odhiambo, left-hand batsman. Company of Nehemiah Odhiambo.
Yesterday, Nehemiah Odhiambo had a good start, but fell cheaply. I'm sure he knows it's not an easy event. Teams have kept on improving, and is coming up against a good bowler, Tony Ndungu, to open the batting. First, the first ball, Stephen Odhiambo, formerly known as Omwogo. 22 innings, 284 runs.
Nehemiah Odhiambo striking at over 85. Very consistent batsman. Very attacking. But Ndungu, been given the task. Bowling figures also very, very impressive with very good economy rate. And always on the wickets column.
Looking to see if you're going to have somebody scoring close to 50 runs. And
ID 24, sponsored by Wolf 77, Windfair 247, Cricketer Trust of India, Jumbo 365, D247, MG Lion, Gulf Tickets. Those are our main sponsors who has made all this happen. As we get ready for the first ball, the second game between Blazing Bears, who was sponsored by D247, was the Solid Sharks, who was sponsored by Cricketer Trust of India. Let's go along. Taj 777, Bet Brick 7, Billy's 777, ID 247, Cricketer Trust of India, Windfair 247, World 777, Wolf 777. All those are our sponsors who have given the opportunity for the boys to enjoy themselves and show their talents.
yes, kudos to them. Thank you very much for the effort you've made to make this event a successful. Anthony Ndungu to bowl the first over of match number 12 of the World Super T10 Cricket League, powered by Gulf Ticket, and presented to you by Taj 777. Ball number 1, Tony Ndungu. Well played there by Steven Odhiambo. Going into the line of the ball. Just played it with a safe hand.
Once again, BB won the toss and they elected to bat. Conditions here, very bright afternoon, very quick outfield as we look to be entertained. Tony balls it Fuller, off the mark is Steve with a good flick down square leg, and they come back for a second. Baby up and running, 2 runs on the board.
That was a very good shot there. Met the fielders at square leg and mid wicket to get in action immediately. Could see there were some football skills there. Maybe too much of Euro. Maybe too much of the ongoing Euro. Again, something wrong with that shot. Body was far away from the ball. Lucky to have had a contact with the bat, but he could do better. Get closer, lean towards the ball, open up your arms, and let the bat do the rest.
Witnessed here. Batsman needs to dig deep to adjust the wicket. Coming on top of it. Play down towards that man for an easy single. And that brings a Maya Odhiambo on strike. These two are very experienced. They can smack the cherry with Nehemiah more of attacking batsman. And he starts off, and that's superb stop at square leg, diving around just to keep it for just 1 run.
That was very good fielding there at the fielder. Jimmy, look at that fielding position. We've got mid-wicket. Sorry, we've got third man. And the same time, we've got backward point, lightly fielding. I would say it's just fielding the same area. So I'm just wondering who is saving one and who is saving. We are done with 4 overs. We are done with the first over. Score is 4 for the loss of no wicket. Steven Odhiambo with 3 from 5. Nehemiah 1 from 1.
Look at the batting order there. Teddy Odhiambo Mavakali. Very good batsman down the order. But it's upon these two guys, these two batters who are there, to give them a good start.
James Gidua to bowl from tennis court end. Has been impressive. Only that he's not getting those wickets as he would have loved to. Struggling to get wickets. Previous match, he struggled to get his line. Good shot there from Nehemiah Odhiambo. Easily taken. Good way, good boundary.
Solid timing there. Ball full. Nehemiah Odhiambo. Easy cruise. Bang. 1, 2, 3 bounce for the boundary. Easy pickings for person of class of Nehemiah Odhiambo. Full ball, but not much of good connection. Hit it just straight back to the bowler. Maybe trying to overhit it. And immediately we see some field change. Third man comes up and long on. Mid on goes down to long on. Very big hit. This is a huge one here. This is huge. This is big. Nice and straight by Nehemiah Odhiambo. What a start here we got.
Could that be the shot of the tournament so far? Well played, hard hit. I can tell you, Jimmy, we are up for some good batting display here. If Nehemiah is going to go in this way, we might register the highest score of the tournament.
It's too early to predict that, but the way Nehemiah started backing himself, once they put long on there, but he still backed his ability, and straight like an arrow, he cleared straight to the screen, and now he dropped it to short third man, and they take a quick single. Now it's upon Steve to do his magic.
It will be wise for Steve to get those singles, keep the scoreboard ticking, and Nehemiah Odhiambo not just to relent, but keep on attacking the bowlers. Make them think fast, make them make the right decisions. Don't allow them to be on top of you, because what we've realized, anytime they get that opportunity, we saw what happened with the first match. Andrew gave them a good start, but as soon as Andrew was dismissed, their opponents were up strong. Once again, not trying to get behind the ball. Didn't get behind the ball.
James Gidua conceding 11 runs so far. Another big swing, just over point fielder. Ball is running away, but three fielders attacking it. Good slide for a second, just to keep it for two runs. And this is what we want to see, attacking cricket as we come to the over number 2. Scores 17 for no loss.
That was some good support there. Not only one, not two, but three fielders going for that ball. There is a lesson learned there. There is a lot of teamwork in this solid Sharks. Blazing Bears. Nehemiah Odhiambo 12 from 5. Stephen Odhiambo 5 from 7. Nehemiah Odhiambo on strike. Yusuf Kamala. He must have seen what has happened the last 2 overs. Does he have a different plan? Looks like with a single, good piece of fielding from these youngsters. Nice to see. Very, very interesting to see how they're going to tackle Kamala. Of course, they have shown they have Gidua and Tony that we mean business.
Castled. We talked about the pitch. Steve Odhiambo playing a bit away from the body. And Yusuf Kamala disturbs the stumps. That's first wicket down. Very good action. Steve Odhiambo playing away from his body, trying to give himself room. Ball not bouncing as much as he would have liked, but it's solid bowling from Yusuf Kamala, as we see.
Yeah, it's true. There's quite a number of bounce is not even here. And that ball, probably he moved forward thinking that he's going to drive the ball. But the ball didn't bounce as much as expected. We'll say the ball rolled and he missed it. He's back into the pavilion. In batsman, Path Patel, impressive with 30 runs yesterday. Will he be able to give Nehemiah Odhiambo the stand that he needs if they are to make it 2-2?
He led very well yesterday with the bat and ball, but now it's the bat of Path Patel, the captain. And he has also the whole full drive, a bit of misfield there, and the ball rolls to the boundary. That's a bit sloppy there from the fielding team. Very unlucky for Yusuf Kamara, but solid shot for the captain, Path Patel, off the mark with the boundary.
He must be very relieved there. That was a very, I just say maybe the batter, the fielder didn't do what he's supposed to do, didn't take the start as required. Didn't walk in, and he was caught flat-footed. Missed it and rolled the way to the boundary. Path Patel to face Yusuf Kamala. 3 balls to go this over. 5 runs already. Good shot once again. Beaten the same fielder. Good shot from Kamala. Sorry, from Path Patel. Another boundary. 2 boundaries in a row. 8 from 2.
This is classic batting. Not overhitting, timing the ball, placing the ball brilliantly is the captain. Path Patel. Good effort there by the fielder this time round. But the shot was too good. And for sure, he deserved a boundary. Class from Path Patel, the captain himself. Another big appeal there. Empire not interested. Yusuf Kamala wasn't as much convincing with the appeal. The ball not getting too much of the bounce, but you could see the reaction of the bowler. He knew the ball was drifting, and yes, now they sneak in a single. Maya Odhiambo losing the grip of his bat, but very committed to the run. And to add the score, as we come to the over number 3, end of it is Bibi on 27, the loss of only 1 wicket.
New batsman Dedan. Stephen Dedan coming to bowl. The 4th over of this match. Solid Sharks still on top. Lost only 1 match from the 4 played, 6 points. Classic Kangaroos as second. Blazing Bears are third. A win will make them move up to position 1. And so they'll just need to win this match and maybe win it convincingly to move on top and stay comfortably there.
The big fella, big man with big broad shoulders, Dedan running in. And very, very well played there. Smart cricket all round. Path.
Path is very impressive. He's trying to give Nehemiah the strike. And the best way to watch and learn something is to be in the middle. For him, he's trying to see what Nehemiah can do when he faces these balls. So he's trying as much as he can to be on the striker side, which is good. Don't drain and waste those balls. They're down the second delivery. Good shot there. Good attempt. Good keeping.
Good pace, good bounce. Keeper not one of the tallest, but he jumped like another 4 feet. It's Nehemiah Odhiambo versus Dedan. Steven.
That was a slow ball. Slow ball pitched onto the leg stump.
The man removing the shotgun. Dedan adjusting. Bowling a quick one. This time around, he uses all his skills. Straight up. Slowing it down. Batsman through with the shot before the ball even reaches. Stumps castled. And comes the end of Nehemiah Odhiambo. Bowled by Stephen Dedan.
That leg stump was uprooted. That slow ball. Oh, Nehemiah had no time because already he had made his mind that I want to clear this ball towards the leg side. But bowling it slow ended up yielding those positive results for Team Solid Sharks. New batsman, Shafran Banvalia.
Baby losing their second wicket. Shafran Bavaria not done much with the bat. But there is always time to catch up as he faces the bounce of Stephen Dedan, who welcomes him with a chest high. Shot over length, hitting the deck hard.
That was good bowling there from Dedan. Watch. Lucky he saw it, moved back, got in position, and dropped it towards Gali for a single. And also there's some quick reaction from the captain Pat Patel, just to ensure that his teammate is there. Another good ball from Dedan Steven, beating the batsman, beating Pat Patel.
Dedan Steven Ayodi. Foot number 14. Big man. More like a Caribbean. Coming hard.
Yes.
And that's very good. Well played shot. Just dropping it down. Bring us to the over number 4. Tari runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Stephen Odhiambo was the first one to go, followed by Nehemiah Odhiambo. Stephen went for 5, Nehemiah for 13. In there is the captain Path on 11, and Shafran 1.
James Butatila is the new bowler. Wondered why yesterday he didn't bowl. Maybe just shows that this team is full of mercenaries to do the work. Yesterday he didn't bowl, and now today he has been given that opportunity.
I had a chat with him today morning. And today, Butatila was like, I'm going to show. And he starts off with that slow floater. But Path is equal to the task.
Jimmy, I'm just shocked to see Butatila bowling spin, because the last time I checked, which is not less than 5 months ago, he was bowling, he was a seamer. So I'm wondering why he decided to change his bowling into now bowling spin. That reminds me of you. And you are a sim bowler. Then you ended up bowling spin, but that took you some time.
Easy.
Once again, no run there. Yes, done. It's all. It's not a big answer that I got. Even a bit took me by surprise. That is going to be a spinner, and he's bowling well. With his slow spin, maybe it's because of the pitch, the way the pitch is playing, favoring the spinners, and maybe the team, the short of spinners, quality spinners that I would say. So he takes up the job. Of again floated up for another dot. Well driven down the ground. Fielder coming to save it, and that stops class fielding. Just keep it for just one run, which brings us to the strategic.
We've got the strategic timeout where the teams assemble and maybe have one or two charts about their performance so far. And the strategic timeout is brought to you by Golf Ticket.
Golf Ticket is UAE's most trusted online raffle draw. It's a fully regulated, registered, and authorized online raffle draw from the UAE. You can log in to golfticket.com and try your luck by opening an account with them. Golf Ticket is the most trusted brand for online raffle draw in UAE, and you can be part of the million smiles they have shared all over.
Yes, as we have been told. So there are the teams having strategic timeout. We've got Golf Ticket, Taj 777, BetBrick 7, Billy 777, ID 247, Cricketer, Trust of India, Winfair 247, World 777, Wolf 777 are some of the storm sponsors that have made this event a success. We are into over number 6. Tomorrow morning, match number 13, Excited Elephants, sponsored by Billy 777, against Raging Rhinos, sponsored by Winfair 247.
Once again, Golf Cricket, the sponsor, is UAE's most trusted online lottery draw. It's a fully regulated, registered, and authorized online lottery draw from the UAE. You can log into golfticket.com and try your luck by opening an account with them. Golf Ticket is the most trusted brand for online lottery draw in UAE, and you can be a part of the million smiles they have shared. We're back with over number 6.
Ryan Omondi is the new bowler from tennis court end, bowling to Shafran Banvalia. Already they've managed to get a single. 3 balls. His third ball now. Swinging, missing. Calling for a bye. Comfortably completed there. Once again, just proves that the pitch is getting slower and slower. And also most balls are keeping low, but in a few occasions balls are rising. Well played there from the skipper. On top of things here, he just needs to be there, rotate the strikers they are doing under. Trust me, they might get to almost 70 runs. Shafran needs to give the captain the much needed stand. Pulling, struggling, rising too early. He's rising up too early, and that's why he's missing those balls. He just needs to get low. Stepping out. That's a no ball. I think the reason keeper picked the ball in front of the stumps. Keeper picked the ball in front of the stumps, and there is another free hit. Had he not done that, then they could be 3 wickets down, because he had totally missed the ball. He picked the ball in front of stumps. Good pace of umpiring there from Charles Karaoke. Patient. Had he waited, then they could be 3 wickets down. Free hit.
Tries to go big, but doesn't connect. No damage done there. As count number over 6. That is 7 for 2. Once again, BB won the toss and elected to bat first. In there is Path Patel on 15. Shafran Banvalia. A bit of a struggle there for him. Only 1 run after facing 8 balls.
Yeah, he need to improve. He need to do something here. Not the best strike rate. New bowler, is Tony Ndungu to bowl over number 7.
As we look at the table there, solid shock, 6 points. And we need to keep that well played down towards third man for a single. Anthony Ndungu on to his second over. Very well played by Shafran. Rotating the strike is key here with this captain inside there who is looking very good there, batting on 16 or 14 balls to make sure he gets more of strike.
2 of 9. He isn't the best. Putting a lot of pressure on Path Patel. Lovely to see from Path. Not wasting any ball. This is brilliant. Yes, it's proving difficult for them to get those boundaries. But as long as they don't pile dot balls, it's good. And maybe by the time they decide to change gears, they could have accumulated some runs of those singles. Big appeal there, but umpire Charles Karaoke not moved. Another dot ball from Shafran. 8th dot ball. The way he's playing, just watch, not getting closer to the ball, and that is the main reason he's not connecting it. Finally getting a single there to put Tony on strike, to put Path on strike. Tony's Last ball. No wicket. 9 runs. 8 runs scored. Will Path move to get... Tried just to play it soft end. Again the ball kept low. End of 7 overs. Blazing Bears on 41 for the loss of 2 wickets. Currently scoring at 5.86. Projected score with this run rate is 59.
Oh, looking at it again, still a lot of batting to come. Ken Mwangi also a very good batsman, but much depends on their captain, Path Patel. Bowling unit there, 1 wicket each for Yusuf and Steven. The rest of the bowlers, mostly Yusuf, have been a bit expensive.
Rano Mondi to continue. 3 from his first over. Will he break this partnership? Good shot there. Is it the end of him? Yes. Shafran Banvali. Think he thought, let me go after the bowler, but ended up being caught at long on. For 3 from 12 balls.
Yeah, his struggle continues. Oh, scoring only 3 runs after facing almost 2 overs on his own. Alfran, his struggle has ended. Scored 3 of 12 balls. Then that is where now the run rate has dropped down, because that's one batsman facing at least 2 overs on his own, but only managing to score 3 runs. In batsman Ken Mwangi, what you are looking for, Dan, your boy is in here.
Yes, Ken Mwangi. He's done some duty with the junior national team. Hope he has that experience, and that experience will be key if his team is to post a good score here. Rano Mondi, second ball of his second over. Is there a chance there? Good running. Took advantage of that fumble. Otherwise, we'll have been talking about different story here. Still don't know why they risked that to run. Somebody's just almost 15 yards. Stepping out. Rolled. Bowled. Kept low once again. Tried to step out. Ball kept low. There, Jimmy. Something that these batters haven't realized. Path has been there. Up to now, he's not understood how the wicket is playing.
They need to play every time. See, when you get down on the wicket, sort of must you smack the ball. You're gonna still try and keep your shape, because most of them, what they're doing is once they're not reaching the line, the length of the ball, but they still go through with their shot. Big wicket of Path, the captain, stamped by Masharia, which now brings in Teddy Mwavali, who is not so much known about his batting. It's more for an opening bowler and a big hitter. And yes, we can see the intent from the ball 1. Maybe that's why he was sent up the order to try and accelerate. Can hit it straight back to the bowler, but the ball was hit very hard, and they get Misfield down there. Very, very unlucky when it comes to fielder. When stopping it, he punched it for the boundary, and a very welcome boundary for the BBs. He's saying like Teddy has been sent to muscle the ball, and you can see he's hit it very hard. Still, the fielder, the bowler, is cooling off his hands. Almost went through.
Yes, there was a good effort there, but maybe the power of it, that ball came to. Once again, good intention here. 5 from 3. We are done with 8 overs. Score 47 for 4. Ken Mwangi on 1 from 1. 35 from 3. Projected score is 59.
Last 12 balls, legal balls.
Tomorrow, match number 13. Excited Elephants, sponsored by Billy 777, will be playing against Raging Rhinos, sponsored by Winfair 247.
It's going to be a big one here tomorrow. The Excited Elephants came from nowhere yesterday to stake a win. Which obviously was very much needed.
Yusuf Kamala to bowl his second. The young man seemed to be excited to get an opportunity here to bowl 2 overs. Swung and miss. He wanted to hit this ball into the market because few meters away from this pitch we've got a market, and so his plan was to disrupt the activities in that market.
Yusuf Kamala. I like his run-up. Nice and smooth. Shot! Pulled away. And super fielding down near the boundary by number 18. That is great cricket. Nice cricket to watch. Very good shot, but the fielding was top range. Keep it down. At least he saved 2 runs there.
That was going all the way to 4. But kudos to the effort of that young man at fine leg. Can tell you for sure, Teddy is here to get the balls closer or over the boundary. Three balls to play, 2 runs in this over. Well played, better, good cricket. You've missed 2 balls in this over. He thought, let me give my teammate a strike. Maybe he might do better than me. 2 balls to play, Yusuf Kamala's second over. 6 more to come to the end of this inning. Will they get 60 plus? Edged towards the boundary. 3rd man running for the ball. 2 runs off Ken Mwangi's blade. Last ball. Score 52. 6 runs away of 60.
Ken Mwangi showing a nice good flow of the bat. Good swing. What a ball by this man. That was unplayable. That one nobody can blame. Yusuf Kamala finishing it up with the solid ball. Quality. Ball moving off the pitch. Good seam movement. As we come to over number 9. Done. Scores 52 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Dead done. Stephen to bowl the last over and his second. We had Butatila bowling 1 over, conceding only 2 runs, but they thought he should not continue. And instead, they brought in Steven Dedan. Maybe to attack Teddy. Again, poor swing there. No contact with the ball. He didn't, I can confirm that swing. You won't tell me, Jimmy, that he kept his eyes on the ball. He just swung immediately. The ball left the bowler's hand.
Teddy Odhiambo. Very well ball, nice and full. Just keep it for a single. Dedan has been the strike bowler. For solid Sharks, every time the captain needs a wicket, he is the man to go to. And that's very, very well played by Ken Mwangi. Scoring a single there.
54 for 4. 3 balls to play. Dedan has been consistent. Attacking the stump. Attacking the stump. Just hope that he's going to maintain that. Stepping out. Good shot there from Teddy Odhiambo. Another boundary. Well played. Stepped out and ensured that he had the contact with the ball and played into the gap for a boundary. 2 balls to play. Almost to my projected score of 60.
Very good boundary there. Well timed. Came at the right time for the babies as they look to get a Pasco. And again, dead and good comeback. Nothing full. A big swing, but no contact again done as we come to the last ball of the innings.
Last delivery.
A big swing, but ball in the air, somebody under it, and easy catch taken to end the first innings. Total of 58 for the loss of 4 wickets. Dedan Odhiambo, Dedan Steven picking the extra wicket to make it 58 for the loss of 5 wickets. Last ball, a wicket for Dedan Steven.
Stephen Omondi Odhiambo, 5 of Stephen Odhiambo, 5 of 8. Anthony Ndungu open bowling but wasn't successful. We've got Stephen Dedan with 2 wickets. Blazing Bears now will need 50. Solid Sharks will need 59 from 60 balls. A run a ball to win this match and maintain their lead at the top of the table. Join us in the few minutes for the second inning. Tomorrow, day 7, match number 13. Excited Elephants, sponsored by Billy 777, against Raging Rhinos, sponsored by Winfair 247. It looks like it's going to be a very, very entertaining match. Join us in the next few minutes for the second inning.
Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end, and there's a lot of nothing, which is actually really something. You've got rivers that can wash your worries away, bush that knows how to bounce back. I heard about places where you can fly, kayak, or wade to lunch and get served a delicious beverage by a guy called Jeff. I mean, I don't know if that's his actual name, but gee, that sounds like a pretty incredible day. This is a place that took a look at the rulebook and said, nah, here's a platypus. You know the most incredible thing of all? A holiday here this year is exactly what this place and all of us needs. Australia. Whoever came up with this place deserves a real pat on the back. I mean, think about it. There are birds who can laugh, mammals who can sing, waterfalls that can fall both ways, and 126 different shops that all reckon they sell the world's best pie. There are walls that can tell stories, cities that start where the waves end.
Welcome back to the second innings of the World Super T10 Cricket League powered by Gulf Ticket. Match number 12, match between Blazing Bears, sponsored by D247, against Solid Sharks, sponsored by Cricada Trust of India. Blazing Solid Sharks needing 59 runs from 60 balls against Blazing Bears. Jimmy, looking at these teams and looking at the table, how do you think these teams are going to play on in this chase of 59 of 60 balls?
Yeah, so you see that teams walking in. The Solid Sharks batsman. Solid Sharks sitting on top, having played 4 matches and won 3, lost 1. Against Blazing Bears, who have played 3, won 2, and lost 1. The table stands strong here. As you see, 2 batsmen walking in. Joseph Masharia and Joram Kabi. Joseph Masharia, the captain, has been very impressive, very attacking. Joram Kabi hasn't scored much. Parth Patel, the captain, is going to be opening the bowling. He's a very good all-rounder. He can bat, he can bowl, and also a very good fielder. Needing 59 runs to win is the Solid Sharks. Here we go. Very big drive there. They're looking for a quick single, and they easily get the ones. And Solid Sharks off the mark. 1 run. Yes, done. As you're talking about the table, Solid Sharks have played 4 and won 3. Classic Kangaroos have played 5 and won 3. Blazing Bears played 3 and won 2. We see Path bowling it up, and very well played there. Excited Elephants have played 3 also and won 2 and lost 1. Leaping Leopards played 4 matches, won 1 and lost 3. And bottom of the table is the Raging Rhinos, who have played 3, won none and lost 3. Another big swing there by Masharia with no connection. The difference in points here, Dan, From number 1 to number 4 is just 2 points. Top on the table, Solid Sharks. And now full toss, well driven. Mid on for just a single.
Come back to a line. Come back to a line.
Yes, I just think this match, if Blazing Bears can get something out of this match, they'll move up to second position, because Solid Sharks still have a better net run rate. Joram Kabe and Joseph Macharia in the middle, and these two batters know how important it is to be on top, so they are doing everything possible to maintain their top position. That's a dot ball. We are done with the first over. Solid Sharks are on 3 for the loss of no wicket, needing 56 from 9 overs.
Yes, once again done looking at the table. Difference as it stands now, Solid Sharks and Classic Kangaroos both tied on points, but with Solid Sharks having a better run rate. And 3
I'm back on farming leg.
and 4
Thank you.
still got same points, 4-4. But Blazing Bears, who are currently trying to defend the score, got a better run rate than the Excited Elephants. And then Leaping Leopards takes 5th position with Raging Rhinos. None points and a very negative run rate. Ken Mwangi coming from the city end. And Kabi ready. Short ball pulled away. High in the air. No man behind. Looking for a third. And that's good running from these two boys, Joram Kabi and Joseph Macharia. They start off with 3 runs. That's very good running in between the wickets.
Center.
Ken Mwangi tried to welcome to start off with a bouncer, but Joram Kabi was positioned so well to hook it for 3 runs. Will he change his line? Again, another bouncer. Umpire just indicating to him that this is the first of the over and the only one of the over. Smiles from him.
The direction of that bouncer was very good. Joseph Macharia, not the tallest. And another big swing, miss. If you look where Macharia wants to hit the ball from, he's moving away instead of getting into the line. But Ken Mwangi hitting the deck. Big hit up in there. Somebody under it, and yes, brilliantly taken. Blazing Bears gets the first wicket of that of Joseph Macharia, the captain, trying to over-attack. Ken Mwangi strikes.
Jimmy, you could just say that despite bowling that bouncer, and of course it was one of the over, he kept on attacking and bowling at the same pace. Lucky that it didn't rise to warrant a no ball, but I think that one intimidated the batter. And maybe that ball he played was, let me just try and even play it over the fielders in the ring. But I think that was a very intimidative 4 balls from Ken Mwangi.
As you've seen there, the coach getting frustrated by his captain, the way he was dismissed.
Center.
As we see now, Alex Kihungi taking guard.
Another wicket in the next over or so. There'll be a match here. Good effort. Good fielding there. That was good fielding.
It's good contact. Very well struck. But the fielder, after taking that catch, his confidence is very high. Big dive there to stop a certain boundary. Another shot, ball. And this time, the umpires have called it a no ball. It's a free hit. Got him ball, but doesn't matter in this sneaker single. Good awareness of Alex Kihungi. That's a bye. Good intention here by this boy who just joined in. He's looking
Yes,
very good.
yes, Jimmy, you are right. And with that, we are done with this 2 overs. Solid Sharks have lost a wicket in that over and are currently at 9 for 1, needing 50 from 48 balls, almost a run a ball.
Batsman dismissed, Joseph Musharia for 1. Still a strong batting lineup, but we saw the way game changes. See Ken Mwangi with the wickets already. As we see now, the left arm seam up from Stephen Odhiambo. Stephen Odhiambo, a very renowned cricketer. He's been around long enough. Very unlucky with the bat. He has been dismissed. Same way, same style. The last 3 matches. Now let's see what he has to do with the bat, with the ball in hand, sorry.
Joram Kabi, highest now with the bat. He's the one on strike. Was beaten. That previous delivery. Stephen Odhiambo, they know what this match means to them. A win will make them equal on points with classic Kangaroos and Solid Sharks. So that's, I think, getting those dot balls is better than bowling extras. And once again, I'm going to repeat it. The bowling discipline has really, really improved. Today, we only had 1 wide in the first inning of the first match. We had only 2. So, their chance too high, which was standing on the 30 yards. That could be wicket number 2.
Good positioning there by Joram Kabi, pulling it in front of the wicket. Good comeback there by Steve, trying to shape it in. Good thing with Steve, he ain't trying to overdo things. Just running in, trying to put the ball at the right areas. Because on this pitch, It's a lot of help, but only if you pitch it to the right areas. Another big appeal, ball coming in, but the umpire, and that's very not so good fielding there, dragging the ball to the boundary. A welcome 4 runs there. The ball didn't deserve that. Big chase, the timing of the bend. Bit away from the keeper. There, and the timing of the bend wasn't up to the mark. And then they conceded the boundary. Again, big swing. And they take on a single overthrows here by the senior Nema Odhiambo. Not much of backing up. 5 runs. Two boys are taking their chances, putting the fielders under pressure. And the results are, as you can see, having a shot at the stump. But the covering was not what Nehemiah expected. And 5 runs added to the Solid Sharks total.
The intention was good there from Nehemiah. So the replay just shows had he hit the stumper, then will be wicket number 2. Coming into ball, Nehemiah Odhiambo. His experience will be needed here, especially after those 4 runs of overthrow. We are done with the power play, 39 needed from 42. That boundary was a big blow for Blazing Bears. But Nehemiah has what it takes to get this match alive. First delivery. That's a wide onto the leg. 2 wides there. Wicket keeper will need to adjust his line. But again, with whatever the wicket is providing, it's still doubtful if that will be of much help. Some balls are keeping low, others are bouncing high, so it's difficult. Nehemiah changing his run up, coming closer. Joram Kabi on 12. Alex Kihungi showing his intention that bring it on. I'll just need to connect it and I'll be off the strike and get my partner facing you too.
That is 7 runs needed. What a ball. The ball took off. Missed everything. Big bounce. Missed everything. Even the keeper went over keeper's head. And umpires call it wide. The ball took off. The ball took off. Nemi. safety, very key. Maya, one of the quickest bowlers around. See Alex Kihungi and Joram Kabi. Tasked to the job.
The wicket keeper was left with no other option but to see the ball rolling onto the boundary. Will it be a change? Good. So far, 6 runs, 7 runs of extras. 32 from 40. Are we likely to see what happened yesterday in the second match between Excited Elephants when they came up and won the match easily against Solid Sharks?
Nemi again, and big swing. Up in there, keeper under it. Yes, easily taken. And again, we lose another wicket. Alex Kihungi, caught by keeper. Bowling of Nemao Diambo. That was a bit quick for the young boy, trying to release himself. But the ball went miles in the air and easily taken by the keeper.
That was a good change of line there. And this over, the batter was had to try out something because it wasn't the best for him. There was 2 bouncers. He has adjusted his line once again. New batsman, John Kaguti.
Yes.
Playing away from the body again, Dan.
I think if he's cooler, maybe just try and adjust, maybe bowl volleys and see if they're going to connect it. Because I'm sure in their mind they know there'll be a bouncer. So he could maybe try and see if he can maybe volley or even a yorker. And trust me, if he targets the stump, he could get something out of it. 5th ball.
Yes.
Single. Relieve first runs of the bat from Solid Sharks of Nehemiah Odhiambo. Joram Kabi was witnessing the drama in the last 5 deliveries. He's there to face last ball of Nehemiah's first over. There is a wide there. Wide. Maybe tried to change his line and be held by the swing, but missed it out. Couldn't get the line. And with that, there's a wide ball. And next, already, we've had 7 wides. With that one, the 8th wide. Only 1 conceded off the bat. Another extra. Those 13 runs off the over. Sorry, that's a wide. 13 so far from the over.
Very big appeal there by Nehemiah Odhiambo. The ball missing leg stump. Very expensive over.
We are done with the 4 overs. Score 35 for the loss of 2 wickets. Joram Kabi, 12 runs of 12. And John Kagudi, 1 from 2 balls. Alex Kihungi and Joseph Masharia back into the pavilion. There is new bowler coming into ball. .24 needed from 36. Alvin Obaye to ball from the clubhouse end. Will he cool up in things here? Or once again it will be a high scoring over? The bounce on this wicket. As I said, this wicket is unpredictable. Some balls will keep low, others will rise, and that's one of the ones that have risen a lot to the boundary, beating the batter, beating the stump, beating the wicket keeper to the stump, 4-4. We're now into 20 runs needed from 30 balls. 90 needed from 36 balls. Good shot there. Confidence batting there from John Gaguti. Sorry, Joram Kabi. John Kagudi on the strike. He's on 1 from 2. Facing his third ball.
Yeah. No.
18 needed from 34 balls. Blazing Bears will need something special.
Yes. Defense.
Safely home. Another dot ball. Alvin Obaye trying to cool things here after those 5 wides. As I say, they'll need something special here if they have to get this match into maybe the last 2 overs. Well played. Late cut there for a single to third man. Another dot ball. Despite those 5 extras, I think this has been a good over so far, trying to cool out things. And again, I just hope the next ball is going to come in. We'll replicate that. Yes, with that run, we've come to the end of 5 overs. Score is 43 for 2. And we got into strategic timeout.
Golf Ticket is UAE's most trusted online lottery draw. It's a fully regulated, registered, and authorized online lottery draw from the UAE. You can log in to golfticket.com and try your luck by opening an account with them. Golf Ticket is the most trusted brand for online lottery draws in UAE, and you can be a part of the million smiles they have shared. Golf Ticket is powering World Super T10 League. Golf Ticket sharing million smiles. Buy online Golf Ticket lottery and fulfill all your dreams. Golfticket.com. Log in now and start winning.
जी हाँ हाज़रीन नाज़रीन वेलकम टू वर्ल्ड सुपर T10 लीग। जी हाँ golfticket.com पे आप अपना लक ट्राई करिए। ये एक ऑथराइज्ड ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉ है, फुल्ली रजिस्टर्ड, फुल्ली रेगुलेटेड। बाय ऑनलाइन गल्फ टिकट लॉटरी आप कहीं भी किसी भी जगह से गल्फ टिकट लॉटरी खरीद सकते हैं और अपने सारे ख्वाब पूरे कर सकते हैं। जी हाँ golfticket.com लॉग इन करिए और अपने सपने और जीतना शुरू कीजिए।
On the points table, Solid Sharks having played 4 and playing today for the 5th game. They have won 4 and lost 1. Classic Kangaroos 5 and won 3 but lost 2. Blazing Bears on 3rd, having played 3 and won 2 and won 2 and lost 1. And they're in action today. Excited Elephants are having played 3, won 2 and lost 1 with 4 points. Leaping Leopards 4, won 1, lost 3 with 2 points. And Raging Reynolds have played 3, won none, and lost all their matches. They've got 0 points. Big game here as we have number 1 versus number 3. That is Solid Sharks, who have won 3 and lost 1, against Blazing Bears, who have won 2 and lost 1. We're back again. The top shot there. Good control glance. Ken Mwangi drifting onto the legs of Joram Kabi. All the way. Glance away from the fine leg fielder. After strategic timeout. Done.
I think Solid Sharks want to finish this thing quickly. That was a very good shot from Joran Kabi. Well played. Misfield there. Good shot from these young men. They are not intimidated. They are pushing. Putting in a lot of hard work. 11 now needed.
Joram Kabi batting on 19. And John Gagudi on 2.
Yes.
The wicketkeeper seems to be struggling here. I understand why he's struggling. He's not sure of the bounce of the ball. The pitch is not really helping them. One ball, and the same side we had 2 bounces, and then now that previous ball you can see the ball just rolled past the stump. So it's something that as much as you feel that the keeper is not doing much, there's nothing else he can do in those conditions.
Well driven again. Down to the third man area. Another single. The Solid Sharks way ahead at the current situation. Just needing one of these two guys, John Kaguti and Joram Kabi, to bat through for the remaining 8 runs.
Yes.
Dan, as you are saying, the keeper having a rough day.
The keeper is struggling there. Not sure. Should I go forward? Should I stay back? Things are all happening. So if he moves back, chances of him getting any ball that is going to bounce is tight. If he moves back, chances of him
Drifting down the leg. And that's an easy leg by. John Kagudi and Joram Kabi. Very good partnership there. Big appeal, but still down the leg. No bad contact. So they add 1 run through leg byes.
something that Ken needs to do, improve on his line. He hasn't been consistent. He hasn't troubled the batters because he's bowled quite a number of balls on the leg side, and with that resulting to extras. Good shot, but well fielded. Good stop there from Ken Mwangi. That ball was definitely going to the boundary to finish this match. We are done with 6 overs, 55 for 2. That was a good shot. That was a good shot there, forcing the medical team to get in and maybe just have a word, have a look at him, who is going to be tasked about the last over. Kagudi top scoring with 20. Joram, they need 4 from 4 runs from 4 overs. A single well taken by Kagudi. Joram Kabi on strike. He's currently the top scorer, a runner ball 20. Up in the air. Path Patel picks up the first wicket. And third for Team Blazing Bears. Joram Kabi out after such a wonderful inning. A good knock, leading his team to almost victory here. 20 of 21 balls. He's been outstanding with the ball, with the bat, sorry. His team members are very happy with his performance with the bat. Incoming. Sima turned spinner. James Butatila. 3 needed. Butatila opens his account with a single. Is there a chance for a run out? Good back up there. 2 needed from 21 balls. Pitched on the leg, tried to flick it, to scoop it, thought of scooping it, but missed it for a dot. Once again, good ball there from the skipper, Pat Patel. We are into the last ball of this second over. Already considered 5 runs from 11 balls. Will he end it on a good note? Keep in mind, 19 balls to play, 2 runs to win. There, John Kagodi back into the pavilion, brilliantly caught at mid-off, having scored 3 from 9. Is it coming? Are the wickets coming in too late? Ange coming in.
Umpire in the center.
Stephen Dedan is the new batter. Pat Patel, pick 2 wickets. Ange Patel, 2 ball. Good pace there. And just played 2 matches. Once again, good line, good length from Ange. Beaten the batsman with a swing. Ange Patel proving will it be the 4th dot ball in a row. Once again, smooth run up, hitting the right areas, troubling Butatila. I think the way he's bowling, they'll need a slip just in case he edges it. Headed for a maiden.
Boys, it's a long way to go, huh? It's a long way to go here.
Headed for a maiden. The air maiden over from Ange Patel. 2 required from 2 overs.
Bowler change, left arm over. Protect wicket, protect wicket.
12. Balls to play, 2 runs to win. Stephen Odhiambo. Dead on. And with those 2 runs, we've come to the end of the match. Number 12. Solid Sharks winning by 6 wickets. Solid Sharks winning by 6 wickets, scoring 59 for 4 with 11 balls to play. Was a very good batting display from Solid Sharks. Blazing Bears started off so well, but along the way lost the plot, only scoring what Solid Sharks have easily won with 11 balls to spare, with 6 wickets in hand. Yes, we'll be walking down for the post-match presentation, post-match chat between the two captains with my colleague, Jimmy Kamande. Tomorrow, match 1, match 13 of this tournament. The match will be between Excited Elephants, sponsored by Billy 777, against Raging Rhinos, sponsored by Winfair 247. So, hope that we're going to witness another good match tomorrow.
Welcome everyone to the post-match presentation of match number 12 between the Blazing Bears and Solid Sharks. With it, we come to the conclusion. And I'm going to first of all call up the losing captain, Mr. Path, to come and speak to us. Path, tough day in the office.
Yeah, tough day in the office. We just didn't have enough runs on the board. That's where it started. And then obviously from there I think the extras don't help, but anyway, it's I think it's an off day, but hopefully they'll come through from the next game.
Yeah, we looked at it, the extras level there today. I thought that was part of the area that of concern. Anything that you look to improve on, or going to have to talk to your bowlers?
No, I don't think it's not bowlers. It's simply how we're executing our plans. I think we have plans for certain batsmen, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Okay, now having won, now you've lost 2, yeah? What are you going to change in as you go ahead?
There's not much to change. I think we have quite a few games left, so we'll just carry on last game's momentum, and then we'll just speak to the boys and come good from Friday.
Okay, all the best. There you have the Blazing Bears captain, and now it's time for the winning captain from the Solid Sharks, Mr. Masharia. Masharia, good win.
Thank you.
So they are putting pressure. You wanted to bowl up front and chase, and things worked out very well.
Yeah, first we wanted to ball and it happened. So we really restricted them not to make a big score. We only wanted one run per ball, and so it happened.
Where do you go from here?
So we are on top of the table and we are keeping to win all the upcoming matches. So thank you.
All the very best and congratulations for the win today.
Okay, thank you.
That's it here from the Solid Sharks captain, having won it and very happy, and they look to keep the momentum going. That's all from the presentation ceremony.